back, dear friends. I am Miss Pankti Surve from the Department of Sociology at the Institute of Distance and Open Learning, University of Mumbai. Our today's topic of discussion is sociological imagination, and we will also look at various career options in sociology. So let us understand what is the meaning of sociological imagination. The term sociological imagination simply means the ability to see the relationship between the individual experiences and the larger society. The ability to connect personal challenges to larger social issues. It helps us to understand the link between our personal experiences and the social context where they occur. It also helps us to distinguish between personal troubles and public issues. Wright, an American sociologist, tried to raise people's awareness of the connections between their personal lives and their social world. By using what he called sociological imagination, Mills believed that ordinary people could easily find the links between the personal troubles that they experienced in their daily lives and the public issues that occupied the society. And once they are capable of doing this, they would come to understand that most of their problems are not because of their own failings or limitations, but rather due to the social forces which are beyond their control as individuals. According to him, sociological imagination helps to grasp the relationship between history and biography. So let us take an example of the problem of unemployment. If we see a person who is unemployed, we may think of various reasons, like maybe the person might not have studied, the person is not hardworking, the person does not want to work, and so on. But when the rates of unemployment are really high in the country, then one needs to understand that unemployment is not only the issue for a few or a personal problem, but rather it is a social problem due to many social factors. Let us take another example of obesity. Obesity, if you see, can be considered as a personal problem due to a number of personal reasons. But when a large number of population starts becoming obese, we need to think about the lifestyle, the various factors that have been responsible for the declining health of the population. The most important key element of sociological imagination is the ability to view one's own society taking an outsider's perspective. It allows you to go beyond personal experiences and attempt to understand social behavior. So the question arises, how do we develop a sociological outlook? Most importantly, the sociological imagination requires us to think ourselves away from the familiar daily routines and try to adopt a completely new perspective. Consider a simple act of drinking a coffee. We could point out first that coffee is more than a refreshment. Two people who meet for a coffee are probably more interested in getting together and chatting with one another rather than just drinking the beverage. It can be viewed as a way of social interaction. Thus, coffee can be seen as a refreshment, a tool for social interaction, and also a stimulant. In short, to develop a sociological outlook, you need to be empathetic, try and take others' perspectives into account, and think of different angles about why a certain thing happens. This altogether will lead to the development of the sociological lens to look at a situation from different perspectives. This will help to reduce a number of conflicts in the society. So I hope by now the meaning of the term sociological imagination is clear to you. Let us now move on to the importance of the sociology as a subject and also the career options related to it. Before we move on to careers in sociology, let us first understand the importance of sociology. According to Wright, sociology has many practical implications. The first being awareness of cultural differences. By studying sociology, we become aware of the fact that there are different cultures. The lifestyles of people can differ from ours. Secondly, the study of society helps us to assess the effects of the existing policies. Sociological research points out deficiencies in the policy and discrepancies between the policy and people's aims and objectives. Lastly, sociology provides knowledge to understand self. Many self-help groups have learned to help themselves without being dependent on government. Moving on to the career options in sociology, let us understand that sociology is not only an intellectual discipline but also a profession. Sociologists serve a variety of capacities such as teachers, consultants, policymakers, researchers, social critics, interviewers, journalists, social workers, program evaluators, personal managers, politics, child welfare, health welfare, computer industry, military intelligence, entrepreneurs, international relations, criminal justice, city management, human resource management. They can also work in government departments as public welfare officers, become authors, also appear for competitive examinations like MPSC, UPSC, and so on. There are a lot many career options pertaining to different fields based on the specializations. So, dear friends, sociology has occupied every important position due to its significance and utility. With this, we have finished our Module 1. You can use the following books for further reading: Contemporary Sociology, An Introduction to Concepts and Theories by Francis Abraham; Sociology, Themes and Perspectives by Hera Lambos; Sociological Theory by George Ritzer. I hope now Module 1 is clear to you and you can easily prepare answers for the same. We will begin with our next module on social institutions in the next video tutorial. Thank you.